What's going on YouTube? GraveCinder here, and welcome back for another episode of Cities Skylines. Last episode, we left off by building one single house, and that is this one right over here. Oh, and we have some activity. Let's see what's going on here. That is a lot of people. There's more. Boy, that is one popular house. As you can see, we do have 14 population in our city. And that is going to be growing, just not this episode. Now, what do we have here? Oh boy, out of the 14 people that we have, they are criminals. Oh, alright, well, why don't we go ahead and put in a police station. And we are also gonna go ahead and activate the schools. That way these folks, instead of being criminals, they can get an education. How about that? So let's put a wind turbine there to provide some power. Pipes, I'm gonna go ahead and pipe up this whole area over here, and I'll be right back. Well, the pipes are all done, and the water is running. So we have activated the high school as well as the elementary school and this small little park right over here. We do already have a police station, so I'm gonna go ahead and activate that one as well as this fire station. Why not? So we'll leave that the way it is. Now we're not gonna do, or we're not gonna start mass zoning, at least not in this episode at the very least. But you know, since we have the one house, we do need one of the fire stations, a police station, and then a couple of schools as well. So hopefully that'll keep the guys busy, as opposed to going and wrecking our inactive town or city. I do want to get back to this area over here where we left off. As you can see, I did absolutely zero things in between the two episodes. I'm actually still debating these two connections right here and see if we're gonna keep them. But what I wanted to work on is this particular area right here, and I wanted to, so kind of what we have going on right here. So the dock, the pier, the restaurant and whatnot. So I wanted to kind of make a bigger deal out of that and put something in right over here. So what I have in mind is let's grab this road right here. Oh, of course. Yeah, let's go ahead and put all of the snapping back on except for that. There we go. Okay, so what I have in mind is kind of making this this little triangle here into an area where that's simply going to be dedicated to the pier. Not pier. I don't know why I keep saying pier. Actually, pier. It's called the fishing pier. So let's do the fishing pier there. The restaurant pier as well as the marina, but a bunch more of them, right? So make it more populated, if you will, because there is going to be a whole lot more population over here in this area. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play around with a couple of designs, and there may be a time lapse. There may not be, but I will meet you guys back here in just a couple of minutes. Alright guys, well this is kind of sort of something that I had in mind. So in between the time lapse and now what I did is I kind of curved the road and made it a double road. So it kind of splits off right there. That's simply so all of these, all of the piers, docks, whatever you want to call them, they all have road access. As before, it was pretty difficult getting just the one road to line up with all of them. So I kind of unevened out the water area and put in a couple of these rocks, so it looks like looks a little bit more natural, if you will. So that is about all. What I have planned for this area right over here is maybe a couple of commercial buildings, maybe a road maintenance depot as well, and just a whole bunch of trees just to kind of seclude this whole area right here. As a matter of fact, that's kind of gonna be the idea for all of this area. So here you'll have higher density buildings possibly, and then here you have kind of like a more relaxing type of area where you can come and just relax. Yeah, but aside from the trees and everything, I think we're gonna call this area right here pretty complete. Maybe a little bit more detailing is gonna go into it just to make it look a little bit nicer, but that's all. Let's see if the police have come, and they have. So they have taken care of the vandalism problem. Oh, we do have a death. Oh, see, I knew it. I knew that somebody would fall off the cliff there, and looks like it was a student. Well, I think we're gonna have to go ahead and activate one of these cemeteries, and we'll go ahead and we'll put in one of those there just for now. Actually, does it have water? It does not. Let's go ahead and provide a water access for those as well. There we go. I think power should start momentarily, and water. And now that I think about it, we are going to need some garbage as well. Just that one house is going to end up costing us a whole lot of money. And I don't think, yeah, these don't, they don't need power, so we'll keep that the way it is. Moving on to the next area is going to be this this particular area right here, and just so you guys know, kind of what I have in mind here is this right here, this block right here. This is going to be low density commercial, and then everything over here is going to be low density residential. So we can let's see, this right here is a good area. We can kind of start and just do something like this. Maybe even connect the road to right there. And it's not going to be very densely populated. Something like that, and maybe one more road kind of coming out to right about there. Little cul-de-sac neighborhood. There we go, something like that. We can continue this road out to about there. I can go through and connect with that one there, just so it's easier for us to zone that area right there. And I think that should do it for now. Over here in this area, I haven't yet decided what we're going to do. It's more than likely going to be some more low density residential, but Um, we'll come back to that a little bit later. I really like the way this looks, especially once it's all zoned in and we have more trees and all, just to give the area more character, if you know what I mean. Well, now that we have this area completely, well, not completely, but mostly finished up, I think that that we should focus on this area a little bit more. So for starters, I think we're gonna do something like that right over here. Just a road for a connection, because why not? And then right over here, we're also gonna make a connecting road, and that is gonna connect to right there and right there. And I do want to have a road that's gonna go to right about there. There, and now with this, why don't we connect this via curve? Something like that I think should work just fine. Now over here we are gonna follow a grid pattern, just like that. Okay, I think that should work just fine. I think we're actually gonna get rid of that connection right there, and let's rework this road here, because oh, that's all messed up now. Let's see what that looks like. That's a little bit better. There we go. Something like that for that area. And I'm thinking right here we might have like a little leisure area. I think that that'll fit really well in there. Let's go ahead and we'll continue this road to meet with that road there. And we'll have to think of something to put in this area right here. But for now, I think this is all I have for this area. As I mentioned before, we're gonna have some greenery right over here to kind of separate the two areas. And why don't we check in on our residents? And they're pretty unhappy, as indicated by the unhappy face symbol up top. And look, that's gotta be a glitch right there, where it says educated, well educated, highly educated. It's all got 99, so we only have we only have 11 people living in our city right now. So yes, that has to be a glitch. Hopefully that'll fix itself after we zone a little bit more. Alright guys, so now we're going to come back to this particular area over here and finish it up. And I have a couple of ideas for it. One was actually suggested by one of you guys, and that is to put in a fire station. I'm actually going to do one better, and I'm going to put the fire helicopter depot right over here, and that actually looks it looks really nice, kind of on the hill. Maybe we can even move it right there. Yeah, that looks even better. So we'll keep that there. The other idea that I had is to put the bus depot here in this area. So we can take a road and just kind of go down here, and we'll do something like that. Let's go ahead and turn that guy off. And the bus depot. Let's put that guy right there. Perfect. Alright, that's gonna look really nice. And then the other thing is the antenna mast, and that is located right over here. And look at that. That is gonna fit in perfectly right in that area. Maybe we can even move it just a little bit. So it looks something like that. Perfect. Well, thank you so much for that suggestion. I was really, I don't want to say worried, but I honestly didn't know what to put in that particular area, and that now completes the layout. So we'll put a little bit of a greenery coming around, kind of like so. Maybe a couple over here on the hill. And we're not going to go too far up that way. Simply again because in the event that the rocket ever launches, we don't want a whole lot of stuff catching on fire. And here we're going to provide a pathway that's going to go
at Akio. We've been making the best in mobile phones for over 20 years.
Through there and connect to right there. And of course we have to put one of the earthquake sensors in the area as well.
It's our way of saying we hear you.
Oh, come on, play with me. There we go.
It's for you.
Perfect. Right there. Oh, that just looks really nice.
More about disasters lately? I'm not sure if it's just me, but I feel like meteors and sinkholes.
Alright guys, and I think we should finish off the episode by filling in this particular area right here. I know I don't want to leave it blank, but I do want to put something in there. So kind of what I thought about doing is maybe going. Whoa, we gotta fix that elevation step, and let's go. There we go. Alright, that should be good. Going back to, you can do something like that, kind of come alongside the highway there and connect into there, and this we can even do something like that right there. Perfect. All right, that'll be good. Now we have to figure out exactly what we want to put in this area. I know there's going to be trees, so I'm going to line those up kind of around or alongside the highway itself. And let's go with these ones kind of right there. Nothing too much, but just enough so we know that they are there. And we can stop kind of right there. And something comes to mind. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to connect it. I'm looking around. No, I was going to put another train station, passenger train station right over here, but I think it'll be a little too difficult to connect it to over here. Yeah, we'll think of something else. Let's see what we have. Actually, hey, how about if we build a like a little school district right here in this area? I mean, all of these guys are gonna need it. So we can have one here, and we can have one right there. Well, let's go ahead and do that, shall we? Make a road that goes right there. Let's give it a little bit of straightness, and we'll do something something like that. Let's see what we can fit in there. We can start with an elementary school. Actually, no, not there. How about right over here at the end? Elementary school there. We're gonna have a high school right there. What goes next to the high school? The basketball court. That's what. And let's see where it is. There it is. Perfect. We will put that guy right there. Let's see if we can't even maybe put a road right there and let's go one more. Road right there and have it come to about there. That way we can add an additional small playground. Right there. I think that'll look really nice. And then I don't know if I want to put a university here or not. So we have one here, we would have one here, and another one right here. No, I think we'll leave it the way it is right now. No university there. Perhaps we can put this little building right here. How does that fit? Maybe there. No. We'll leave this area right here blank, and not blank. We'll put in a park, and we'll put in that park right there. Perfect. All right, now we gotta grab our pathway, and let's see, something like that. And this one will drag. Perfect. Put a couple of trees in there, of course. Right there. Here we can, where was... Oh, that's too big. Too big and too bad. That would have fit in there pretty nice. And that's too big too. That's okay. We'll just finish it up with some trees. There we go, something like that. And voila. Area finished. Well, not quite. Let's put a couple more trees right over here, kind of like so, alongside the pathway as well as the road. Right here, I think we'll. How about a custom park, kind of like something that we did right over here with a bunch of pathways, just making not a whole lot of sense. There we go. And how about yes. There we go. Something like that should work out very well. And if we can pull it off, let's see if we can't maybe, can we, even if we wanted to, can we go under the highway here? Oh, we can. Alright, that is definitely going in. So let's go 3. Wow. Alright, now we have an access point from this area right here to get into the Eiffel Tower there, and we can even let's see if we can connect. Oh, can we? Is that something we can do? It's not. Let's put it in a straight road to about there, and I do want to connect it. Right there, I think that should be just fine. Perfect. All right, now every custom park has let's say assets to it, and we're gonna put in a couple of our own. So we'll put a tennis court here. For those of you guys that that don't have the oh, what is it called again? Well, let's just call it this particular DLC that you get the tennis court with. These are not something that the residents use. They're just that they're custom assets really. So you're not missing out on a whole lot as far as usage goes. Oh, come on. Is it something that looks nice? Yes, absolutely. But can you play the game well without it? Yes, absolutely you can. Wondering what it would look like if we were to put a pool in there. Or 2. Let's give that a shot.
And now we've succeeded in letting you drive the undrivable. The Jubilee Dementia. The car engineer
I don't hate it. I just don't think it's a good idea to put a pool into. So we'll finish it off with another tennis court there.
Be reasonable or be fast.
Hello, I'm your host Elle, and you're listening to Cities Radio. Sometimes I like to check our listener emails and see what people are talking about.
Yeah, that will
Elle,
most certainly work.
this weekend?
Let's put in a
Well,
couple
if you
of
have any
trees.
plans, I think I might go to the zoo again and try to communicate with the animals.
There we
Last
go,
weekend,
something
I
like
was close to a
that.
breakthrough, but a cow kept telling me to move and I lost my place. So what are you listeners going to do this weekend? Drop us a line and let us know. Maybe I'll see you there.
Last year, Horse Economy 3 smashed.
Something's missing in this area right here. Let's see if we can maybe put in a plaza of some sort.
That delves into the cutthroat world of real estate. Horse Economy 3 stable.
And we can. That looks awesome. Let's move the tennis court itself, and we'll put it right there. I think that, nope, how about
Spreadsheets have never been hotter. Pre-order now.
something like that should be better, and it is. Alright,
Buy low, sell hay.
back to our trees.
Welcome back. This is Elle, playing you the best music around. Don't go away, because I'll be here pretty much all day. I hope they don't forget to bring my lunch again.
Who needs Park Life DLC with design like this, huh? By the way, that is kind of where I got my inspiration for something like this, is the Park Life DLC itself. Even though it's not functional, I think it looks kind of like a custom park, like something that that I would find myself going to in real life. But alright guys, I think that's going to be it for this episode. I did turn up the volume just a little bit for you, so let me know what you think about that, if it's even better than what it was previous episode. Aside from that, really what we have left to do is finish up the area right here in between. No idea what's going to go there. I do have to sit down and think a little bit better about how we're gonna put the connections through here, and how in the world these guys right here are gonna leave this area, or how you're gonna come into this area. Say you work all the way over here, how are you gonna get to right here? Are you gonna have to go all the way down through here, come here, and then take this road, or are we gonna build an additional exit ramp that maybe tunnels underneath and comes out somewhere over here? So that's something that I'll work on myself. I might even fill in this area right here with trees in between episodes. But thank you guys so much for watching. Any comments, suggestions are welcome down in the comment box below. And as always, be the best that you can be in everything that you do. See you next time.